Hey Mitchell, this time we got a PlayStation Classic tier list. This is the games that appeared on the little tiny PlayStation Mini console. Um,
So yeah, we got them all here.
yeah, it had 20 in total, I believe, and so let's get to ranking them.
All right, this first one
What is that? I can't see it from here.
is something Arena, Blade Arena.
Yeah, this was bad. It was a fighting game. It was a really early 3D fighting game. It was
I
bad.
don't even think I've ever heard of that before.
I played it and it was not fun.
All right, we got Cool Borders 2.
Cool Borders 2 is hilarious in that it feels so slapped together. Like I love how it has like Comic Sans in the game and like it tries to be like this like edgy, kind of snowboarding game. It still isn't good though. I would probably just put it in like okay. Like it's
gonna end up in the end of okay.
Yeah, end of okay. Yeah.
What was Cool Borders 1 like then? If Cool Borders 2 is so bad.
I don't know, I never played it.
Okay, Destruction Derby.
This
I played like 10 seconds of it,
Yeah.
and I felt like I got the game.
Me too.
It felt like a in-browser web game.
Yeah, it's not very good. I would play it over Cool Borders though.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII. Now this is a good game. We're in a good spot here with this game. Final Fantasy VII is probably the best RPG of that generation. I would say it's legendary.
All right, if you say so.
Now we have the original Grand Theft Auto. Has like that weird top-down
view to it. Top-down view.
I didn't like what I played.
It's their first attempt.
Yeah, they had an idea, and you can definitely tell there was something in particular they were going for. But yeah, it's not fun.
Is it better than Destruction Derby?
I would say I'd rather play Cool Borders than Grand Theft Auto.
Ooh, so it's in bad.
Yeah, yeah. Intelligent Cube. This is a pretty fun puzzle game. It's kind of like a cult classic. It was very surprising to see on this collection. I like it. I think it should go in great.
There you go.
Like top of great. The music is awesome. Has like a lot of orchestrated music.
It's nice.
Jumping Flash. Some people don't like Jumping Flash. They think it hasn't held up very well. The frame rate certainly has not. But I still think it's a fun game. I would put it in good after Intelligent Cube. Yeah.
That's great. Not good.
Excuse me. Great. Metal Gear Solid.
Yep.
Fantastic. Legendary. It's an awesome game. Wouldn't you agree?
It's pretty cool.
It's legendary.
I mean, compared to these ones, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Driller. This version of Mr. Driller doesn't really have much going for it. Like, I don't think it has any multiplayer or anything. Like, it's just kind of
a lackluster version of the other Mr. Drillers.
Just kind of there. I would put it like at the top of okay, bottom of great somewhere. It's in some like weird phase there,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oddworld.
I didn't like what I played of this.
This is one of those types of games that I don't get why everybody likes it.
Maybe at the time.
Yeah, I think it is very much of its time. I feel like it was one of those games that probably had a good replay value just because it was so weird and confusing.
Mm-hmm. It's very unique.
Yeah. So where does it go for you?
I thought it was bad. I would put it at the top of bad.
I bet there's somebody who'd fight you about that one.
I didn't like it.
Okay, the original Persona.
Yeah, this one is yikes.
I just saw the little opening and it was just really confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Like navigating the
school
fake
in the town.
It felt like a weird fake 3D Windows screensaver that you have to navigate.
It's funny because it's like you would. It's like this really is what spawned this spin-off series, like this little dinky thing.
Yeah, it seemed really strange. But not in Persona is so weird, but this is just kind of feels like it's just derivative based on nothing.
To be fair though, I only played the first 20 minutes, so I don't even know if I even got to the battle part. So I would just put it at the end of okay maybe, because maybe it gets better at who knows.
I mean, if if the game was bad enough that it made you quit before you got to the first battle.
Yeah. I'm just looking at these games that are in the bad and just comparatively.
Yeah. Okay, you got Puzzle Fighter.
Puzzle Fighter is a lot of fun. I think it's a fun game. I think it's a great puzzle game. I would actually put it at the top of great.
Oh, even better than Intelligent Cube.
Yeah, I mean Intelligent Cube definitely has its a certain aspect to it that's very what am I looking for? It's in its own class almost, it's
what a nondescript way of describing why it's better than this other game.
But Street Fighter 2 has multiplayer, it has amazing remixed tunes, it has lovely pixel art. That makes it better in my opinion.
Alright, now we got the original Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six it's just like a shooter on the PlayStation. It's okay.
How okay is it?
I would put it after Mr. Driller.
There you go. Now we got Rayman.
Rayman.
It's just really hard.
Is it on this?
I don't know. I
can't remember. I don't think it's even on the PlayStation Classic. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But the versions I played, it's way too hard. It's so hard that it's not even fun. I would put it in just the top of okay, because I feel if you were to actually get good at it, then it would be fun. It's very unforgiving.
It's an okay game that's just way too hard for its own good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have Resident Evil.
The director's cut.
Of course.
They put the worst PS1 Resident Evil game on this thing. Resident Evil, the first remake that got re-released, on GameCube and everything, is a really fun game. But it is hard to go back to this one.
Yeah.
I would say it's still okay,
How okay?
Maybe I would put it above Mr. Driller.
Ta-da.
That Ridge Racer 4. They made a lot of Ridge Racer games on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
From what I played of it, it just seemed fine. It's very mediocre. It's just a racing game.
I mean, it seemed like it was well done for the time.
That is, yeah.
I was kind of impressed with its aesthetic. At least it seemed like it was.
It definitely has a great visual style, and you can tell that it did come out very late into the system's lifespan. So
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really good. I would put that at the top of okay, maybe.
Yeah, because I was going to say compared to the next in line, Jumping Flash.
Jumping Flash is fun though.
I mean, just visually.
Mm-hmm.
Visually, it is such it's so much more refined. I think.
Siphon or
Filter.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how it's pronounced.
It's basically like a shooter like Rainbow Six or so. I would put it just a little bit above Rainbow Six. They're very similar.
Okay, is this Tekken 3?
That's another one where I'm questioning, was this even on the system? I don't remember.
Well, what's your opinion on Tekken 3?
I don't, maybe I didn't. If it is on there, I didn't play it. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I mean, if it's anything like the other Tekkens, I don't really care very much about it. I can only assume that it's worse than the other Tekkens that I've played. Because I've only played later ones. So I feel like it's somewhere in okay. I'd rather play it than Destruction Derby.
Okay. Twisted Metal.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it.
Well,
I mean, it was just fine, you know.
It was just not too exciting.
I really think they should have put Twisted Metal 2 on here. That's the one that everybody loves. And yeah, it's weird that they went for the first one.
Well,
I would just say it's okay. Like, after the shooters, maybe.
And then finally, Wild Arms.
Wild Arms is a pretty great game. I would put that like at the top of great.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
just sneak it in there last second.
It's I mean it's a really good RPG. It came out just a few months before Final Fantasy VII, so it kind of got like overlooked.
Got ran over.
But in its own right, it's a fun game. It has some really great music. Look with music, sometime.
All right.
So that's our PlayStation Classic list.
And yeah. Bye.
Bye.